Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we are going back to premiere drafts for Alchemy Horizons Baldur's Gate. Yeah, currently, as of this recording, the Streets of New Capenna week, or 5 days, or whatever it is, premiere drafts are up. But I did a bunch of New Capenna premiere drafts on the channel already. Which, if you haven't checked those out, I recommend checking those out. There's a lot of wild and fun things that happen, especially like the last 5 drafts. But I am glad to be back to this particular format. I do have a good time with this. Now, I guess one thing I want to talk about while we're waiting for a draft table is the whole concept of like best color and worst color in the format. And I guess in some of these like multicolor faction formats, maybe I enjoy those more because there's not like a color that you try to... Well, it should be obvious what we're picking from this pack. The most broken game-winning... Well, maybe not the most broken. I don't know. There's a few of them. But very strong game-winning bomb. What's also nice is there's no other good black cards in this pack that we're passing. So that's a good sign, too. You know, a lot of these formats that aren't multicolored, whether it's Baldur's Gate, Midnight Hunt, or what's the other one? Just Neon Dynasty. Like, there's always a color that is like kind of far and away the worst color. I guess it is not true of all the formats. I don't think Kaldheim had much of a difference between the best and worst color, but like here, blue is pretty bad. Like, nobody wants to be blue. Midnight Hunt and Neon Dynasty, nobody wants to be red. Okay. Somebody took an uncommon, so there's no real signal here, but this is a mythic that I don't have any of. And it's in our colors. And it destroys all creatures. We're going to take that. We'll take all the black rares that they're going to give us. And I'm not disputing any of the data or any of those concepts behind that, but I noticed in the drafts, like, when people say, oh, this is the best color, this is worst color, a lot of people will just, like, try to grab up, like, white is considered the best color in this format. So a lot of people will just start scooping up all the white cards regardless and, like, forcing white. And a lot of people will, like, not draft blue whatsoever. Is what that kind of leads to. We still have a paladin here, but I do like vampire spawn. We know we're black. Since people like to scoop up white cards pretty quickly here, I don't think it's a good idea to take the paladin over the spawn. Paladin would be the next best pick here. I think Portable Hole is pretty playable too. There's a lot of 2-drops in this format that you definitely want to have not existing. Yeah, we're just going to take the vampire spawn. Alright, I do like Deadly Disputes in my black decks. You guys know this. But there's also Rabble Rousers, which are pretty good. Improvised Weaponry. Maybe I should take this as a sign red is kind of open. Or I just take the Deadly Dispute. I just take the Deadly Dispute. Or I just take another vampire spawn. We're mono black now. We're just all the way back. Because now it looks like red isn't open, so I'm kind of glad we took the Deadly Dispute there. I will take a second vampire spawn. We haven't seen any of the black 2... Never mind. We're finding black 2-mana creatures. If we find, like, late provocations, I can start taking those. Hill Giant Hergorger, not bad, but we're going to take the 2-drop. Alright, we've got a Cravings of Yeehaw. kind of late for that card. I could take Soul Knife Spy if we wanted to get really interesting. Hook Horror is not a bad card. I've had it before. Now we'll just continue cutting black. I don't mind running a Hook Horror. Under Simplify could be good. Or I could just rare draft here. I'm kind of in a rare drafty mood. We've got a good pack 1 so far. I guess I'll take the Warriors of Tiamat. Pick could be Circle the Moon Druid. I don't think that's a reason to go into green. Okay, so we know we're black. We don't know what our other color is going to be. What this allows us to do is I kind of prefer being able to stay like one color when we can. If I ever get desperate for removal, I can play that. Because actually, I'm going to take the Summon Undead because we have a bomb rare we would like to revive. That doesn't seem bad. Because now, basically, like, if we open a bomb rare of any other color, we can draft that and start drafting that color in Pack 2 and into Pack 3. And so I just find that I like it better when my drafts go like this, and I don't have, like 3 or 4 cards of all these different colors. Another Hook Horror? I don't think I'm playing 2 Hook Horrors. Follow the Tracks. That could be playable. It's a red card. But we also have amazing black commons here. Grim Bounty and the Prowler. I have to take removal, right? That's a rule. If these 2 commons weren't here, we'd be picking that red rare. We're gonna get like a Dragon's Fire in the next pack, and I'm gonna be sad. Let's take the rare. No, there's no Dragon's Fire. There is a Priest of Ancient Lore. There's a Guiding Bolt, which isn't bad. Take another ghoul. I'm going to take another ghoul. Kind of speculating on the red. Now we can start getting like some of the provocations. Because those will go well with the ghoul, and it'll help fix our semi-lack of removal right now. We do have a board wipe. So that's a thing. Oh, there's Grim Bounty. And a pretty good blue-black. Where did I? And I'm going to take the Grim Bounty here. There's no reason not to take this. This is the only other card. This is a good card. Don't get me wrong, but this is also a good card. And we're much more needing of black cards right now. The Grim Bounty can also accelerate us into like a turn 5 Hourglass Coven. I don't want to play both Hook Horrors. Okay. Well, now we're not taking the black card. So what do we take? I could speculate on Dragon Muralists. It's probably the best card here. There's the Lizard Folk Library. I could probably go into blue basically at any point I want. I'll take the Muralists. There's another Muralists. Which wouldn't be bad, but we have good black cards again. Do I take the third vampire spawn or the first shambling ghast? I think the first shambling ghast is... Vampire spawn is just so helpful. Or I could take the second muralist, but again, I don't know that we're necessarily green yet. This is a decent card, but... I mean, if we want to be green, this would be kind of the 2-drop we would want. I'll take it. Oh, there's a provocation. Never mind, we're red. We're red. Here's a 2-drop. It's not really the best 2-drop for this deck, but we do need 2-drops. I think that's also the first provocation we've seen this draft. We do still need to make playables, and we need some cheaper stuff. Maybe I can play this Unexpected Windfall. This is a late unicorn, by the way. Or the Thieves' Tools. I think I'd rather play the Windfall than the Thieves' Tools. I guess if we're desperate for removal, I'll take the Spiked Pit Trap. We have some cards we want to replace. All of the Warriors of Tiamat ever. Okay. Chain Devil, I don't really want to play that. Shambling Ghast, pick 13. Okay. Okay. There's Earthquake Dragon. Here's a Grave Choice. Grave Choice doesn't seem bad. Though if we really want to lean into the provocations, kind of want to pick up another Sepulchre Ghoul. But Grave Choice... We'll take Grave Choice. Pardon me? We have treasures. We're splashing this. In no realm are we not going to find a way to splash that. It's either that or the red dragon here. We have a lot of top end. We need this. I mean, we already have Deadly Dispute, Shambling Ghast. This might be able to make a treasure later on. Oh, yeah. I don't need any more top end. I need... Kalain would be good. The last Shambling Ghast wheeled, so I'm going to take the Prowler here. And maybe either Kalain or Shambling Ghast will wheel out of this. Sewer Plague, we need removal. We desperately need some removal. I like the gate, but not over premium removal. Especially when we're running some not so wonderful cards. We're not going to make a huge push into white, so it's either going to be Thieves' Tools or the Horde Robber. I'm going to take the Horde Robber here. It can help with the splash. Potentially. Fireball. I do like a Fireball. Armor of Shadows. I don't think we need the Armor of Shadows. We'll take the Fireball. Another Sewer Plague. That is mine. Because we just drafted all of the black cards ever. Also, what's good about having this... We might keep the Spiked Pit Trap just because of this thing. Because it attacks, we get a thing. I'm going to grab the... I'm not the biggest fan of this guy, and we have tons of 4-drops as it is. I'm going to grab another Ghoul here in case we can get another Provocation, because then I could easily play both Provocations. It feels like I play this black-red deck a lot, but I do really like it. And when we start with Hourglass Coven... Okay, we're not getting any more provocations. Navigation Orb is a little bit slow and clunky, but we do have a lot of stuff. We might actually play that. Okay, I don't know what. Sure. We get both of them back. Sure. Sure we do. I almost want the Shambling Ghast more. I guess? Yeah. Second Shambling Ghast. I don't think there was a wrong pick there. Both of them... Oh, I guess the Kalain would make a treasure right away, but I don't think we need to play this Navigation Orb. We have a lot of treasure makers. And I can run like a one of planes somewhere. Maybe I don't even need to run a one of plane. And the Thieves' Tools even came back. I figured it probably would. When you're splashing, it's... Okay, we've got some cuts to make. We have to figure out how to make some cuts here. Well, I don't think we're struggling to make playables, so we don't need that. We have plenty of ghouls. This provocation's really easy to play. Vampire Spawn, Grave Choice, Sewer Plague, Yes to All. We have 5 cuts to make. Some of them are going to be on this top end. We're definitely keeping Summon Undead in this deck because we just have multiple insane bombs. I guess the Warriors of Tiamat just don't impress me in this deck. We didn't get any, like, Dragon's Fire or anything either. Do we need a Fireball for removal? We have 2 Sewer Plagues. We have a Grim Bounty, and we have a Provocation. And we have Blood Money. I don't think we do. I really don't think that should be necessary. We're keeping the Summon Undead. Are we keeping the Hook Horror? Hook Horror is okay. I mean, it's another sack outlet. Are we keeping the Spike Pit Trap? Okay, let's put the questionable cards over here. We know we're playing the Deadly Dispute. We know we're playing that. This is questionable. This is questionable. Honestly, I'd say the Hobgoblin Captain, given the context of this deck, can even be put into question. Grave Choice, Sewer Plague, these are playable. And the Fireball. I think those are the questionable ones. How much treasure do we have outside of this stuff? We have 2, 3, 4. 4 things. That doesn't count. That's a 7 drop. So we got 4 things already that make treasure. I kind of like the idea of the Horde Robber. I think we're going to keep Horde Robber in this deck. Just because it can threaten to make treasure. We're going to keep... I don't like cutting removal. So if I keep those 2, then it's these 3. I mean, I guess the Spike Pit Trap is slightly easier to cast than the Fireball. We cast it for turn 1. And it'll still deal 5 damage to a creature. and gives us a treasure. It also gives us another thing to get off of the Cardum when it attacks on turn 1. Also, it's a double caster. So chances are we'd probably end up using treasure for it. Yeah, I'm going to keep the spiteful trap instead of the fireball. And then if we get rid of the Hobgoblin Captain, we don't necessarily need red early. I like this. I'll still one planes. We still do need double red. Would I want to specialize? Okay, it's black. Return up to 2 target creatures with total mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Considering we've got 2 Shambling Gas, that seems pretty good. And the red, create 2, 1/1. Okay. The white seeks a non-land permanent with mana value 3 or less. Okay. Seems good. Seems insanely good. I mean, the other thing I could do is maybe even cut the blood money. Do I need to destroy all creatures? Cut blood money for fireball? No, I don't think we're going to do that. So we've got 4 rares in the deck. We drafted a 5th junk rare. Alright. Seems good. Let's take it to the games and see how it plays out. I like that we're like primarily so heavy into that. This can also happen if you draft a ton of one color, like in pack 1. You might just not get a ton of any other color, but this is a joke. This has to be a joke. We have 9 black sources. I can't keep that. I can keep this. We'll do that. This hand is fine. Steadfast Unicorn. We have turn 2 Prowler. And turn 3 not much. Let's keep our opponent in the dark on our other colors. I'm not going to block that. Horde Robber. Okay, well there's a thing for us to do. We'll play it. Next turn, this is coming. We get another red, this will be coming. Opponent has nothing. I don't know how you're going to deal with this, but, you know, that's not my problem. Oh, it's only when it's cast, though, when it gets the blink effect. Yeah, this thing is really kind of dumb. There's not much point in specializing it to black right now. Now there is. Because I can get the, yeah, let's just do that. I'm not... No, undo. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't want... I have no other white cards in the deck. So I could sack this just to draw a card, specialize this to black, and go to town. And we get that back. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Maybe I don't need to do that. That thing can't... They can't block this anyways. Let's just do this. I can specialize it next turn. Okay, cool. It dies, we draw a card. Oh, it's a vampire spawn. I don't need to play that right this second. Or I could play it. Nah, let's get our... I'll discard the land here. We'll be fine. I mean, look at our board. We'll be fine. Against Dr. Slagar here. So if our opponent tries to, like, target this with anything, we can blink it. And it's a May effect, so we choose when we blink it. So if they just play, like, a deal 4 damage to it, I don't need to blink it there. I can blink it when they try to, like, double burn spell it. You're attacking me? No blocks. Okay, they're gonna blink their thing. That's fine. That is fine. All this is coming in. And we get blood money. We don't really need that. I suppose... Yeah, we'll do this anyways. Hourglass Coven. Our hand just looks so ridiculous, right? I kind of wish we didn't discard that land. Opponent's at 4. We kind of need to get in with our Horde Robber. Oh, we don't need to. We're probably just winning this anyway. Yeah. Yeah, and our opponent didn't even see what was in our hand. Well, when you get some of the best bomb rares in the set... You know, this is what happens. Anyways, back to my discussion about, you know, like, avoiding blue and avoiding that. I think when, like, word gets out and people say, oh, this is the best color, this is the worst color, like, the best color becomes overdrafted, the worst color becomes less drafted, and it kind of skews the divide between it even more in the drafts. Like, you always see, like, blue cards coming around late. I'm not saying that shouldn't be happening, but just maybe it shouldn't be happening as much as it does. Any third land and we can play these? Sure. And we have Hourglass Coven. Oh, hey, we found a third land. Reckless Barbarian. Kind of wouldn't mind getting that myself. To accelerate us into Hourglass Coven? Okay, we're up against Teamer. I don't really want to trade here. I want to play this on their next. Okay. Or I could play the Vampire Spawn. It blocks both of these things well enough. They could play like a big mean dragon, though. Yeah, let's not just try to get the Reckless Barbarian so we get this going. Let's just play smart, play safe. This blocks both their things. If they pop out a big dragon here, then they pop out a big dragon here. We'll deal with it then. What is this? This is a lindworm. They have the lindworm. I'm not blocking that. Guildsworn Prowler. I do like that. I think then we just attack with the ghoul. But I kind of want to play the Prowler if we're going to sack. Grave Choice. Yeah, I'm going to play the Prowler. If they Lindworm this, that's fine. Not going to attack with the spawn. Okay. This thing flips into... I don't know, they get one of the study things. Or it deals damage. Whatever. I don't care. To damage, okay. They just want to take damage, that's fine, too. I'm not going to play the Summon Undead just to potentially mill into one of our bombs. There's no reason to do that when we have a bomb. Alright, end turn. We did not give them a good Lindworm activation. I know it's the Lindworm. You know what else I didn't do? Found some prisoners? I really kind of don't want you doing that. Okay, they just got more of the same stuff we already have. That's fine. They didn't hit one of our massive bombs. I'm gonna punch your fish for that and ring your bell. So I could grab a land if they really need a land. Another thing I could have done was like swing in, and then if they had the Lindworm, play the Grave Choice, so if they sack that... I didn't like that, because they could sack that, and then I'd still have to sack it. Yeah. Okay, they took their own ghoul, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. Okay, now my spawn will block the Barbarian. And actually, what I can do is swing out next turn, and if they block and sack something to try and kill like the spawn or trade with our ghoul, I can Grave Choice after they sack, and then they have to sack something else. And if they sack our ghoul, we get our ghoul back. That's a thought. They're discarding a Circle of the Moon Druid, okay. Oh, and a Shambling Gas. That's so good here. I'm going to play this before combat. Getting the treasure or killing that are both very good here. I'm probably going to kill that. I want their stuff dead. Yeah, we're going with the swing all out plan. They're going to double block? Alright. Kill that. I'm just going to save the Grave Choice, I think. Well, not anymore. You sack a creature and now I get it. And I can cast it. I can use that to accelerate into our thing. The Hourglass Coven. I have a Myconid. Alright. I might attack in here, because if they... Oh, they could have Undersimplify still up. I'm not going to attack with the Prowler. I don't know why. I'm not going to block with it. Okay, they didn't have, like, a stick there, so I'm guessing they don't have Undersimplify. They have 4 colors. Okay, I shouldn't make fun of them. I've played 4 colors before. That was a fun draft. Little Giant Herd Gorger. That's kind of annoying. Well, we're playing Hourglass Coven next turn. Oh, we don't even need to play it off of the... Yeah, here's Hourglass Coven. Each opponent discards a card. Warlocks have Menace. Each opponent loses 3 life, and then unless they sacrifice... Or... I like that one better. And let's get skeletons. Yeah. No attacks, we win. I mean, they have to kill all of them, and then we get them back because we have Summon Undead. In no realm do I not make this block here. I don't care that I'm not drawing the card. Love this music. The Hag of Ceaseless Torment and the Hag of Death's Legion. That is rude. Well, they killed the good one. I could revive that one, because that's a conjured copy. But I'd rather get this and get the drafting twice. I would get a skeleton. Which is, you know, that's whatever. A hook ore. Yeah, that's fine. Everything is, They're not afraid of anything here. What are you gonna do? Lindworm me? Lindworm me. No, you're not supposed to Lindworm on that thing. You're supposed to... Maybe these are just chump blocks. They're Lindworming this thing. Darn it. I wanted this one to die. I shouldn't have swung with the skeleton one. Whatever. I want to bring back the whole thing. There's the Lindworm. We can't block it very well, but... Yeah, they were still dead on board. And then we bring back the Hourglass Coven again. We're 2-0 with this deck. Alright, Beyond Tilt. That might be happening to you after this game. Just gonna let you know. Very keepable hand. I mean, I don't need to play this right away, but it has Flash. I'm gonna play it right away. Just to get it out there. Who plays Artifact Removal? Next we got Vampire Spawn and Sewer Plague up. Maybe I don't even want to cast the, I don't really want to cast this into their counter spell. Alundo the Seer. How about we don't do that? There's a grave choice. Now I'll play the block here, because why not? It's a free block. But now I can play the Vampire Spawn, because they don't have counter mana up. And now the pressure's on. I'd rather keep the vampire spawn if I'm being honest here. I can keep both. I suppose it doesn't matter. We have the spike bit trap. We have, like, even without our bomb rares, our deck is still just a very solid pile of cards. And then we have bomb rares. Alright, here we go. I don't need to do anything. You have not played a single creature yet. Well, okay, you played a creature. You have a meteor golem. Kinda rude. What do you want to kill? The ghoul? Guess I can't stop you from killing that? I make you sack that. Too bad we don't get a copy of anything they sack. That would be insane. Vampire spawn beatdown, go! Draconic lore. What makes you think you have time for that? Not going to play the Shambling Ghast here. It wouldn't be attacking for lethal anyways. Meteor Golem, okay, they're dead. Yep, you kill one of them. I Spike Pit Trap you. I feel like this deck doesn't necessarily need the blood money. Like, it's just kind of here. It is. It's just kind of here. Honestly, we could run this and look for our, use that to dig for, like, Hourglass Coven or Lazal or Cardum. I almost like that better. I suppose there could be a realm where we get into some massive trouble and we need to blow up the board. It just does not feel likely. Let's keep the deck as is. It's fine. Don't change things that are working. Just don't change things that are working. Let's stick with this. Oh, by the way, we started this at the bottom of Diamond Tier 4. After having some difficulties at the like the last few drafts of our Kamigawa Neon Dynasty series. I think the problem is like mostly self-induced. So what I was trying to do is like get as many drafts in as possible because they only had the event up for like 5 days. So like the last 4 drafts, I did all of them on the same day. See, this blood money could be a fireball. But just keep that in mind as we go throughout this game. We do need more... Hello, opponent. Let's say we do need more land. We are getting it. We don't necessarily need our planes. We can find something that makes treasure. Part of me just wants to sewer plague that. But in the same sense, kind of don't. I'll offer them a trade. I don't think they want to trade it because they haven't double-teamed it. We have 2 Shambling Ghasts in the deck, so I'm... Like, if that's what they're doing, if that's what we're spending our time on, or if that's what we're spending our time on, you know... I don't really want to get aggressive with the ghouls. Kind of the wrong land. Any land lets us cast Hook Horror, and that will just, like, fix all this stuff on the board here. And if all they're going to do is play 2 1s, I'm not going to be that worried. This could be like the type of deck, like a whole bunch of double team stuff where we might want the blood money. Sure, you got it. Yes, that's all they're doing. I kind of want to Sewer Plague this one, because if we don't draw a land... Yeah, if we don't draw a land, enough of... Okay, you have a lot of them. Okay, we got a land. Yeah, Hook Horror. This lets us go attacking. I will sack if they want... Okay, they don't want to. This will block their board. I mean, they can still get in. I would block the Priest of Ancient Lore here. Minthara of the Absolute. I absolutely don't like that. Okay, but they're not... Okay. Grave Choice. Interesting. Stare Down. Let's just have a Stare Down. So we conjure a copy. We'll get our own double team thing that has double team. We might not be able to use the double team though because of Minthara. Skullport Merchant. That can be a problem. That can be kind of a massive problem. This is why we have blood money. For each non-token creature. We'll get tons of treasures off that nonsense, too. Perfect. 1 land away. We'll just chill. I can't attack into that. They decide not to sack their treasure, even. Just flood the board with creatures, please. Or you can do that. I don't know that we're getting our thing. They could have a blink effect. Take 4. I really want to take 4. Honestly, if I block all of these, then they have to sack one of these things. I don't dislike that either. Let's do that. And if they want to sack something that's going to die anyway, they'd probably sack this. I could then sack my Hook Horror anyways. This is shaking. It's so nonsense. Yeah, I think I'm going to... Actually, I could sack the Hook Horror twice. I'm just going to sack the Hook Horror once, I think. Save one of the ghouls. Unless they give me a reason to want to save the other one. This way, now they're going to lose one of these two. And now we don't even need to cast Blood Money. I'd rather you lose one of those two. Pick one. Pick one to lose, but you're losing it. Alright, they got rid of the card draw. Blood Money is now active. But, we're not in a rush. We're not in a rush. If they play the discard 2 card, I will flip out. Nobody plays that card. Except the people that play it. I punch their fish. See, this is why we waited. This here, why we waited. And another swamp. We're going to keep that to... Should I try and attack first? I mean, I'm not going to... No. Let's just kill everything. If they have a Hippogriff, they could save. They have a Hippogriff. Don't have a Hippogriff. Don't have a Hippogriff. Don't have... They have Armor of Shadows. That's kind of bad, too. We're saving Minthara. Okay. They're tap treasures, but we have Lazal. We get back... And we can only get back a Ghoul. No blocks. I'm gonna save that for the moment. Flaming Fist Dust. Yeah, I'm gonna save it to block that thing. Hokor. Okay. Shambling Ghast. Alright, let's do it. Do I specialize this now? Yeah, I kind of need to specialize this now. Give back a Ghoul. Alright, no attacks, we end. Minthara can't attack. Hokor can't attack. Although we're kind of out of stuff here. I'm kind of glad we had the blood money this time. They just had the Armor of Shadows. It wasn't the Hippogriff, it was the Armor of Shadows. I disagree with your ability to do this. I vastly disagree with your ability to do this. I think because if they make that indestructible, then we can't. Then it kills our Lazal, and that's what I'm looking at right now. If they make this thing indestructible, it doesn't kill Lazal. I can also sack this in response, give something -1/-1, if they try to do anything funny here. But I still want the Flaming Fist Dustguard dead, so that's why this is blocking here. That's my thought process. Rally Maneuver. What's getting the... That's getting the +2 in first strike. Alright. Give that -1/-1, because I need Minthara dead. Okay. We're at 8. I don't like our prospects of attacking at the moment. That's the only problem. Like, we can swing for 6, they swing back for 7. So, Lazal has to block this. I'll trade the Ghoul for the Flaming Fist. Can I get, like, the Hourglass Coven or something here? I need more bomb rares to finish this. This is also enters the battlefield or specializes, so if this dies and we get it back... Well, that's not a way to get it back. We can sack treasure. I like Deadly Dispute. That was dumb. Just gonna throw that out there. Alright. Our creatures are just gonna have a stare down. Shambling Ghast. I like my ability to attack now a bit more. Because I can always block here, sack, and kill the Flaming Fist. So yeah, if they want to take 6, they can take 6. Saravak the Usurper. I don't like that card. Original plan still remains. We're specializing. And accessorizing. Oh, that thing has first strike now. Plus, where X is the number of creature cards. That's insane. Can it target creature you control? It can even give it to itself. Okay. Yep, that's fine. It doesn't have trample. That is the important part. So that's going to block there. And we will sack. And we will kill Mr. Happy Face. This is bad. Is it though? Because, yeah, it's bad. We're flooding out here. This deck really wants to not flood out. 8, 9, 10, 11 of our lands. Okay. I could attack. That's still kind of a risky attack. A very risky attack. I don't want to do that. Not while they have the Saravak, the Usurper. I'm surprised they don't pump the Saravak and attack for 13 on that. It can target itself. The card says it can. What is this? I don't like this. They didn't do it last turn. They have to have a trick if they're doing it this turn. Grim Bounty, please. That'll get us our Spike Pit trap. Okay. That works. They think we're getting another Shambling Ghast. They can't actually see the card we get. Yeah, by the way, it's not Shambling Ghast. By the way, I should have... I just kill this thing. Or if they have a protection spell... I want it dead. Okay, good. Saravak is gone. I'm not as afraid of this anymore. What's in their hand, though? That's what I wonder. Ambition's cost? Oh, that's 3 more cards for them. We've drawn 11 of our lands, 12 of our lands, because we specialize 1. 12 of our 7, so 5. So we have 2/3 chance to not draw that. I have to start attacking here. We're not going to win by not attacking. That card died some time ago. But okay. Well, now they have to block our double striker. Oh, this is a tight game. Minimus Containment. If they have any creature, they can just sack to the ghoul and win. Demigorgon's Clutches, discard spell nobody plays. Opponent. I mean, I'm dead on the crackback either way. Oh, because they can sack that and... Okay, yeah. And they can block. It didn't matter, because we drew so many lands. We just drew all of the lands. Very close game, though. Way too many lands there. That was ridiculous. It's like we have a 2/3 chance of not drawing a land. We have 10 cards in our deck that aren't lands, and we still draw land. I mean, the Windfall could help prevent that sort of thing. I wouldn't think it's necessary. Like, we just got an unusual amount of lands there. Alright, 3-1. Sonastian. Okay. Very keepable hand. Any other land just turns on all 3 drops. Or Shambling Gas Dying can temporarily give us a treasure to do all of that. Okay, some of those lands that we had last game, we need them now this game. Thank you. I could attack and Sewer Plague that. That doesn't sound unreasonable. It also doesn't sound like what we need to be doing. So I'm just gonna Vampire Spawn here. I want to hold removal for things like that. That is what we need to... That does not exist. Things like that. Valor Singer. Alright. I will still double block you. They're not interested. Oh, we have a ghoul. That's good here. This can become a treasure, most likely. And then we can do any of this stuff. We're doing this stuff. Okay. You're not attacking me. And we don't have a land. Like, I can attack with the ghoul here. They're probably not going to block. I'd imagine they don't block. Alright, fine. I don't mind sewer plaguing that. We'll eventually draw our lands. We'll have the provocation. They still don't have fabulous attacks here. You're gonna... Okay. You can double its power. You can double its power. You can play another one. Alright. Land would be great. Thank you. I'm going to borrow this if you don't mind. That has to attack. I guess if they... Yeah, no. I don't want them double blocking. I just want them taking 6. That dies. There we go. Next turn we can play the Cardum. It'll get us a Shambling Ghast. We still have a... Yeah, we do. 5 mana, the Spike Pit Trap becomes active. Hook Horror is another option. Right now our deck is playing relatively fair. Hopefully that changes relatively soon. If we can get multiple cards off of the Cardum, that's going to be really good too. But I think they have good... Oh. Yeah, because they can specialize and accessorize and kill that. That was good for them. I should have paid more attention to that. Like, I knew that was... I'm like, oh, it doesn't... There's not a lot of artifacts or enchantments to kill in the format. But apparently there are. Blood money. Okay. Like, this will just trade with 1 and get us another... thing. It only trades with 1 though, but I mean, I guess. Got nothing better going on here. I kind of want the Jahaira off the board. I'm not going to get that, am I? Shrinking 1 doesn't save the Cardum. So, yep. Because it's only got 3 toughness. But we still got a 2-for-1 out of the deal. Shambling Ghast came to our hand. Why is it all... Oh, maybe because it's not the real Shambling Ghast? No, it's put all cards exiled at the beginning of the end step of your next... Oh, so I have to play it by the... Okay. So it's one of those, if you don't play it, you lose it things. Okay. Okay. Opponent just playing more stuff out. Oh, hey, there's Shambling Gas. Well, now I have to play this, or I lose it. We now technically have enough lands to do the, or once these become treasures, enough to do the blood money. Baby Lasagna, Night Witch. That's a problem. That is indeed a problem. Because if they untap with that, then they are drawing 3 cards. I can't let them draw 3 cards. Alright, eat a Shambling Ghast. Make treasure. If I have to, I can eat the other one. Right, so that's not fine, actually. Okay. Well, we can cast it. We're casting it anyways. Let's see if we get in for damage. They're probably not expecting the Mythic Rare board wipe here. I suppose I would have gotten a couple more treasures this way, but whatever. Everything's dead. We have enough mana for the rest of the game, so let's not draw like 10 lands in a row deck, please. Let's get some of our bomb rares. Like we've got the. I'm gonna hold that in my hand to specialize. I'm pretty close to putting that draw 2 thing in here. Because that's like this is the way our deck is losing, is with stuff like that. Alright, let's go attacking. Keep a potential red specialization up too. They have the lantern that can let them dig better than us. Okay, that went to the bottom. Okay. Little Giant Herd Gorger, that's a good card. I think I'm putting Unexpected Windfall in the deck. Over the Horde Robber. Alright, Deadly Dispute. Let's find something, please. That counts as something. So what do we want? Seek a non-land permanent. No, I don't really want a non-land permanent. Creatures back. Kind of want creatures back. Or 2/1/1 soldiers. I don't really want 2/1/1 soldiers. I want creatures back. Yeah, I'm gonna swap the Horde Robber out for the discard spell. Because that's twice now that we're really struggling because of just absolute flooding. I think it's better to get Shambling Ghast and the Ghoul. I could even, because 4, 5... I could even potentially kill this thing if they try to attack. So they trade 7, 8. think we just be aggressive anyways. Clearly the card in their hand is a land. Like, they will trade. I'm okay with the trade. Yup. Band together. Or it was band together. Alright. Okay, fine. Traded 2 for 2. We still have them on a 2-turn clock here. Okay, that went to the top, so it's got to be something decent. That certainly counts as something decent. They'd smack us for 13. Let's see if they want to trade first. They don't. Okay. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Oh, hey, there's our Hourglass Coven. Little bit late to the party. Maybe not. Opponent's like clawing and scratching, and then here's Hourglass Coven. Alright, none of these are... I guess Menace is fine. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. They're not the best ones. The Menace is really nasty. Because how can they block 3 Menace creatures? That goes to the bottom. I'm guessing that card does not fix all their problems. No. No, it does not. Yeah, because I'm just thinking, like, if I had drawn Horde Robber at any one of those points, it would have been really bad for us. Don't get me wrong, the Horde Robber would be great in the early game like that. To maybe, like, squeak out some sort of treasure and whatnot, but that's twice now we've kind of been flooding out and not finding our bombs. And I don't want to go down on lands, so... Because we do have Specialize. Well, we have a Specialized card. You know what You know what we have. Alright, let's get into another game. We're 4-1 here. Mekonian. Myko Yan. Keep. Very keepable hand. Opponent is on the play, so we'll see what they have. Hello, opponent. Alright, good. We got our third land. They're playing some sort of white deck. White-red, to be precise. Rabble Rouser. I mean, I can, in theory, start attacking with the tool, but I don't want to be blocking them. We'll play this. We have Vampire Spawn coming. They're going to get their double team. Yeah, we know. It's fine. A Hook Horror first round can block. We have blocks against it. Oh, dear. Oh, that's gross. Card is good. Well, we're going to go attacking. I semi want them to attack with that, but... Or I just kill something. That's going to be a 2/4. Everything they have now is going to be bigger. We might not be rushing with the Cardum. Well, this could get kind of rough here. Just enjoy this music. Ring the bell, punch the fish. It's what we do on this channel. I'll punch your fish in the face. I like that pet too. Kind of just breathe some ice breath all over. My pet being a good guardian of the orb thing there. Opponent not sure what to do. I'm guessing they don't have a land or they would have already played it. Also playing it to, like, fix the timer a little bit, give them a bit more time. Yeah, they must not have a land. They're gonna specialize and accessorize and make a 3/3. They've got 2 zombies. Okay. There's another vampire spawn. It's kind of a good card. Also, let's go attacking here. If I had another 2-drop, I would play the other 2-drop. Well, we're chipping away at their life total. We're still at 20. Their Clement can't really come in again. Well, if it does, I'm going to let it. Because I'm not going to get blown out by... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, no. The zombie tokens can come in. Clement can come in. I'm just going to let that happen. Alright, cool. I don't think we have an attack here, but this... We can't let them double team that. In no world do we let them double team that. Yeah, get that. Get that Liara out of here. It can only activate as a sorcery. You cannot double team your Clement. That would be stupid. Okay. We're good. We're fine. They're apparently also limited by single red. Okay. I've kind of had enough of this. I don't want to block with that. We'll block with 2 spawns. See what's... Is this just a trade? Alright. This isn't going to be like a... Okay, that's only when it specializes, so it's not... It's not like the insane broken rare we have, where when it specializes or enters the battlefield, so if it like comes back after you specialize it, then you get the effect again. We have some effects like that. Alright, there's the other Rabble Rouser. Mountain. This trades with a Rabble Rouser. Or zombies. It just doesn't sound appealing. Gets us a, what could get us the Spike Pit Trap? It doesn't have to get us the spawn. But they definitely block it. Or we play defensively a bit more with the Hook Horror. We'll attack with the, get something off the board here. Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna go the defensive route. Because now any other land... I want them to play more of their stuff, though. Nobody expects board wipe out of black-red. Well, they are certainly playing more of their stuff. We could be in trouble here. I don't have anything, opponent. Look, I'm flooding out. This is where we block and trade off our board. Wait a minute. Does this kill? Okay, that's all creature. That's annoying. Yene has 7 power all on its own. It must have all red cards in hand. Well, I don't really want to take 7 here. So I guess we can do that. Because they play the, I have white mana. Okay, you have 2 red. It'll look a little suspicious if we don't block. And I want them to play their creatures. I want you to feel comfortable playing your creatures, opponent. Just feel comfortable. It'll be a 1/1, whatever. Just feel comfortable playing your creatures. Put like 2 of them onto the... Thank you. Alright, everything dies. Well, hopefully everything dies. Everything died. I'm gonna hold the mountain in our hand for specializing. The red isn't really how we want to specialize. Are you gonna... Sure. That's fine. Ah, they were missing a thing. Well, I have backup as well. Shambling Ghast. So now I get a 1 and a 2 mana card here. Nope. Just look. We lied. We're only getting the 1 mana. Alright. We have to play it by the end of our next turn. And now we sit here again. Not going to... Yeah, so that was the trigger that was activating, just making sure we played them beforehand. I don't think that was a great trade for them. Okay, well, they have a lifelinker. And a stalwart. Alright. Can I get my... Can I get anything? It's happening again. We are flooding out again. After playing Blood... You've got to be kidding me. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lands. 18 cards. There's only 5... There were 13 non-lands in the deck. Is that like the only way this deck can lose is flooding out? That is ridiculous. Like, seriously, Hourglass Coven, or Lazal, either of those. Even, like, more removal or something. Vampire Spawn. I read this as TJ Pajamas. Alright, we're keeping. By the way, we've been keeping 2 land hands. Ghoul time. I could even sack this and get a treasure, and I'm not going to do that because they could have a counter right now. If they want to counter something, you counter that. Okay. There's no stickiness there. Lantern of Revealing. Yeah. Actually, I don't need to do that right now. Sack this. They're going to take 6. We're going to make a treasure. And our opponent is going to be very sad. Go ahead, try and target it. You can't stop this. Mist Dragon. Alright, they're trying to stop it. They're gonna try to target it. I'm gonna try and kill them really quickly. So, yeah, let's bounce. Let's exile it. Bring it back. I can specialize to black and Sewer Plague, but that's not quite what we want to be doing. There's Grim Bounty. I can't specialize if I Grim Bounty, but they go to 2 if we... Yeah. Yep, that's... Now that is more of what I was expecting to be happening. Opponent didn't have early plays and they got severely punished for it. And we got a Vampire's Vengeance. Pretty sure I already had 4 of those, but then it just goes to Vault Progress. Alright, we're 5-2. I was going to say, this deck deserved at least 5 wins. I mean, come on. Honestly, the way it's been performing, it probably deserves 7 wins. And we shouldn't even have any losses yet. We've only lost because we completely flooded out super late into the game. Where our opponents just happened to find something, and we found 12 to 15 of our lands, or some nonsense like that. While we still have, like, 10 plus cards in the deck that are non-lands. Paul Octopus. Yeah, this is good. We're on the play here. I don't have a way to sacrifice this yet for a turn 3 this. If I did, it would be a little bit silly. But we are going to just get aggressive with our vampire spawns. They come out, they chip them away. Punch their fish. The bell tolls for you. Okay, they have mana now. If they play a creature, we can kill it. Or they play nothing. And that's cool too. What do you got? They have a Sewer Plague. Well, I cannot stop you from doing that. Yeah, take that 0 damage, but here's another Vampire Spawn. I am not upset about having the unexpected windfall in my hand right now. Viconia. And a Guild Thief. Oh, I wish they didn't have both of those. I'm gonna get a little bit cheeky here. Oh, they're not killing our thing. Darn. I wanted him to block this and we kill the Guild Thief. I'll get a Guild Thief then. I can specialize this into blue. What does that do? Oh, that looks freaky. Conjure a duplicate of a random creature card from an opponent's library into your hand. Okay. Oh, we're getting usurped now. That's not good. That's really not good. I kind of want to do the blue version of that. We obviously can't do that right now. We can't do anything right now, really. I'm going to unexpected windfall, discarding. Oh, we could get blown out by a counter doing that. That's fine. I'd say I don't need stuff in my graveyard, but I need stuff in my graveyard. You could kill my Shambling Ghast. Then things go horribly for you. Maybe we discard the Provocation. Okay, they're gonna specialize and accessorize the Viconia. Okay. What else does it do? You get the card. Oh, you get an instant or sorcery card from the card's exile. Ew. That's yucky. Oh. Oh, wait, you get both? What? No. Choose up to one target creature card and up to one. That's gross. Dude. Okay. What's also bad is that doesn't target. I'm still discarding the provocation here and making a treasure. There's their Guild Thief back. Okay, well then I'm going to do this. Interesting. Enters the battlefield or specializes, so we will get their creatures if I wanted to do that. Or I could specialize to black. Get back a vampire spawn, which wouldn't be awful either. Well, we got to play this. Actually, I can play the ghoul as well. I'm going to specialize to blue. We're going to play the ghoul, and we're going to specialize. Yeah, I think this is how we're going to do it. Yeah, because I don't want to discard any of my black cards. I don't need their Guild Thief. I have an Air Call to Elemental. Turn up to one other target creature to its owner's hand. Okay, one other target. That's only when it specializes, so I could bounce that. Okay. Oh, that's cool. And if they kill it, we can summon undead. Newsflash, they just killed it. That's okay, guess what's coming back? It's coming right back. It's coming back. I could also... No, I cannot. Play the Air Called Elemental first. Do I want to mill 3? Sure. In case we find the Hourglass Coven. We did not. Look what came back. I'm inside. We got another Air Called Elemental. Oh, they don't know what we have of theirs either. Although we'd have to spend a treasure on it. So I think we're going to play the Prowler first. Now we can go attacking even. Oh, maybe I play an Air Called Elemental. Well, I'm not going to bounce that thing. That is for sure. Yeah, maybe I play an Air Cult Elemental, bounce their Viconia, and attack. Or I play... I can't even play both of those reliably. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Could also bounce the Guild Thief, because that thing can get progressively bigger. That costs more mana to cast, so let's do that. Swinging for lethal next turn, potentially. Wait a minute, that has blue in its symbol. So if they bounce it with their own Air Cult Elemental, I can't recast it. This game is stupid. This game has gotten really kind of dumb. I can Air Cult Elemental to bounce their Air Cult Elemental. No. We're not doing that. We're just... do all of this. This game is so dumb. Okay, replay your creatures. And I can cast Blood Money. Don't do that. That's annoying. I can cast Blood Money. Which I might do. Alright, cool. I get to draw, their thing dies. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't cast that right away. I'm not going to cast that right away. I make them replay their... If they have a counter. That's why. That's why I did not cast Blood Money. Because I'm like, why didn't they play their Viconia? Okay. Replay Viconia. Thank you. I could also Sewer Plague the Guild Thief, but I'm a little bit more content to just blow up the board. Blow up the board, we'll get treasures. Yeah, they don't want me getting a treasure. That's why it was a free point of damage. But we're blowing up the board. We're getting treasures. We cast this again. Oh, they bounced it. That's right. So when we cast again, we're going to get another one of their creatures. We will have gotten 3 of our opponent's creatures off of this thing. The really crazy part is I can play both of these next turn. Opponent is kind of in trouble. Well, they know that's coming. They don't know this is coming. He's angry. He's angry, opponent. He's very angry. I still have a spike pit trap in the deck. Yep. Oh, well that's rude. Bonecaller Cleric. That's cool. I don't need to cast that right now. I can get back at one of my air elementals, which is one of their air elementals. I'm gonna get it back again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is... This is stupid. Oh look, I have another. I attack you. I asked the 4-3, okay, it trades. Fine, whatever. I have a librarians now. Oh, they're gonna sewer plague it. Aww. Fine, we'll find something else to do. I attack you for 0 double strike. Take that, opponent. Darn. How many bomb rares do I have to play against this blue-black deck to win? Like, seriously, this thing has come out 4 or 5 times now. Oh, yeah, by the way, you're not the only one with Sewer Plague. Can't be blocked as long as you've cast a non-creature spell. Okay. Guess I'll just attack. Prepare for trouble and make it double, and we have to spend blue mana on this. Hook Horror? I mean, it's a thing. Sure. Maybe I should have just Grim Bountied that instead of Sewer Plaguing it. That way we'd get in for the damage. Probably would have been better. Summon unto... Oh gosh. Oh no. You have your Meteor Golem. Your graveyard's not as scary as mine. Where's my Coven Witches? Oh, whoa, what the... Gross. And you're going to Deadly Dispute it. Okay. I did not appreciate that. Alright, pass turn. We've got lethal in a couple of different ways here. Oh, you have a gate. Okay, so that is a non-land card. They have 5 mana, and they can't stop it all. Okay. Wow. Blue-black can really put up a fight. See what I mean by like, blue isn't necessarily that bad. There's just a lot of bad blue commons and uncommons that you don't really want for your deck. But other than that, it's decent. There's some really good blue bomb rares, and I feel like sometimes people might just be like, nope, they said blue's the worst color, so even though I've opened this Gale's Redirection, not going to pick it. I feel like I've done that too. Like, pick something else besides a blue good rare in our opening pack. But yeah, like, how many of their creatures did we get to conjure from their deck, and then they still made the game that close? Boobel. We're up against a silver rank? Oh my. Okay, maybe this is one of those cases where it's like the silver player who thinks they have a good deck, but we're going to show them what a really good deck looks like. Well, they have Rabble Rousers. We have Sewer Plague. We cannot stop the Rousers. They're going to be aroused. That's fine. Yeah, we didn't really have a turn 2. Not upset about this development at all. No attacks. Please attack. I'll double block. You can pump. You can kill my vampire spawn. This is all. No, don't kill my vampire. I want this to die. I don't want them both to die in case someone else is playing Grave Choice or playing my Grave Choice against me. Yeah, opponent got a lot of card advantage off their blue-black Viconia. I don't think you want to attack post-combat. I'm not super concerned about that. I want my Shambling Gas to die here, so I'm going to play another Vampire Spawn, just kind of encourage that. I will fully double block this. If they play a removal spell, I may need to triple block. Just because, like, they could Dragon's Fire this thing and then get a 2 for what. I don't want them to necessarily do that. Opponent, you're supposed to kill the Shambling Ghast. You're only going to kill a single breath weapon? The rare breath weapon? I could kill a Rabble Rouser if they did the breath weapon, but I would rather do the treasure thing. Well, they didn't cast anything, so I'm not going to cast anything. That'll teach them. I'm going to save this to revive this. Attack me, please. Thank you. That is all I'm asking. You're going to kill my other vampire spawn, aren't you? I could actually save my vampire spawn here with Sewer Plague. I don't need to Sewer Plague this. They're still losing their thing. Well, maybe I should. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to. You forced my hand, opponent. I don't want to attack. I want my Shambling Ghast to die. But I don't want you doing any fancy tricks. Oh my gosh, that's what I would have rather Sewer Plagued. But I also don't want them having the Grave Choice. I can play this now. I could actually... And then their Skullport Merchant has to attack. I kind of like this. If you aren't going to attack me, I'm attacking you. Ha, they blocked. Wait, crap, I wanted the treasure. I want the treasure. Give me the treasure. We have swamp, so I can get back a vampire swamp. I'm gonna specialize to black. Oh my gosh, we could die really quickly here. Okay, sure. Well, that happened. Welcome to other things that are happening. Activate. I'd rather have stuff back from my graveyard if they're going to do crazy things. Oh, get back vampire spawn. They have an axe and they can double. We could still die really quickly here. We need removal for that Lozhan. Their Skullport Merchant has to attack. I'll eat that, thank you. Alright, we gotta stop that flyer. Sewer Plague, that'll do. That will certainly do. Let's attack them first. They do want to block. Get this out of here. No more of that. You can double the power of your ground, guys. I don't care. Just no more of that. Baleful Beholder. That's not okay. Well, I can't block that. I will block. I will throw this into that. Bomb rares ahoy. That'll come back later. Go ahead, block and trade. Your common traded for my bomb rare. Whatever will I do? I'll play another one. Alright. This. And this. Yeah. I'm pretty sure whatever they have is not going to be as good as we're going to block with Vampire Spawn. Maximum ridiculousness. I demand it. Good game, opponent. And hey, with that, we finally made it up to Diamond Tier 3. Awesome! I think one of the things I mentioned at some point with this before I got distracted and yeah, distracted with the task at hand, distracted with the draft that we're supposed to do and the games we're supposed to play. I mentioned that I kind of recorded like the last 4 drafts of not New Capenna, Kamigawa, Neon Dynasty. I knew it started with an N, Neon Dynasty. I knew, like, I did the 4 drafts, and I didn't get such great results, but I think part of the results was due to the fact that I was drafting so much in a day just to try and get like as much as I could, try and collect as much as I could, and I think my drafting capabilities kind of maybe suffered for that. And it was also a different format that I'm not super comfortable. I'm getting a lot more comfortable with this format. I like drafting black. You know, they say white is the best color to draft. I I would honestly rather draft black in this format than draft white, because just look at the insanity. Like, you saw this. Like, I love Deadly Disputes. I like the ghouls. I like the gas. I like the prowlers. I like the vampire spawns. There's just so many cards that can just help you stabilize, especially against, like, if you're up against the red-white aggro. And then the sewer plagues. I love sewer plagues. And then, like, Grim Bounty's pretty good. So yeah, base black is where I would prefer to be in this format. And then, like, you get things like Shambling Ghast and Grim Bounties, and you can make treasure pretty easily, and it allows you to splash multiple bombs. Yeah, our deck was insane. It deserves 7 wins. Realistically, it deserves 7-0. We just massively flooded out in 2 of the games late into the game. Actually, 3 of the games, but one of them we ended up winning. Yeah, that was nice. So I guess for now, I'll take my leave.